how to make custom commands on Minecraft Bedrock. So there's no way to be able to type custom commands without mods or add-ons. However, you can do this using a book method. So for example, if I drop this book right here, it will send me to spawn. And you can do a bunch of these as well. Now, to be able to write the commands, you want to get yourself a book and quill. You can make a system to where you're always going to have a book and quill on every player's inventory, or you could just have a chest or something at spawn with a bunch of these books and quills in. Then to be able to use a command, you want to hit the sign button and then type the command name. In this case, we're going to go for kit, as that is one of the custom commands I created as an example. If I then drop it, it will give me a kit. So as you can see, I got a bunch of armor, I got a bunch of tools, some food, a shield, and also some torches. And then another example that I set up is to be able to fly. So if I drop this, I will then be able to fly even in survival mode. And then if I drop it again, I will be able to no longer fly in survival mode. So these are just a bunch of examples. However, you can set up any kind of custom command you want in your Minecraft world. For example, a home system, /set home, /particle, /heal, and anything else you can imagine. Let me know in the comments below, what are you going to use and what custom commands are you going to make? So let me show you how this works. Now, I do want to say that you can add permission to this, so you can make this a lot more complicated. For example, for the fly and no fly ones, you can make it so this will work only if you have a certain tag or a certain scoreboard. But I wanted to try and keep this as simple as possible. So first of all, the command to be able to have a book in the player's inventory at all times is this command here. Now, pause the screen and write this command in a repeat command block and make sure it's set to always active, and then it will work. I'm not going to read this out as it's quite a lot of brackets and symbols, and it will take me a while to read out. But that is the command for that if you do want that. Again, if you don't want to have that command block, you could just make it so that the players have to craft the books or give them a bunch at spawn. Then for the spawn command here, now all of the commands will have the same start. So the commands for the actual books or the actual commands, you always want to have /execute at e type equals item, and then name equals, and then whatever the command you're making is. So in this case, it's spawn, and then as at p r equals 3, and then run, and then this bit's what's different for each of the different commands. So for spawn, for example, it's /tp at p, and then the coordinates of whatever your spawn would be. And then the second command block for the chain right here is to be able to kill the book. Again, this will be the same for all of the different commands you make, but you just want to change the name from spawn to whatever your command is. So for the fly command, for example, it will be the exact same beginning, but you want fly instead of spawn. And you can, of course, do other custom commands as well. And then the actual command is one that requires Education Edition. So make sure you have Education Edition enabled in your Minecraft world settings. And then it's /ability at p may fly true. And then to be able to kill the item on the ground is once again the same command as the one for the spawn one. But you just want to replace where I had spawn with fly for the fly. And you probably understand it by now, but this is for the no fly as well. It's just false instead of true because it is the false, as you don't want the people to be able to fly. And then this command is just no fly where I had fly for the fly one. Now, this command block chain over here might look a little bit intimidating, so I'm just going to show you a few of the commands as they're pretty much the same. Each of these will give me an item or replace an item for the armor. So, for example, right here for the first kit command, of course, the beginning is going to be the same, but you want to have kit as the command block name. And then the actual command itself, you don't want the equals, I accidentally just typed that, but it's going to be /replace item, and then entity at p slot.armor.head 0 diamond helmet. So as you can see, that's the command right there. And then the second one right here is going to be the same thing, but for chest plates instead. And then the same for leggings, the same for boots as well. And then one of the ones for just giving an item to the player is going to be this right here. So it's going to be run and then /give at p and then diamond _ sword 1, and then you can do the same for any different items you want to be given as well. And then the last command block of the chain right here is for making sure the book gets deleted so that it doesn't spam and give the player a bunch of stuff. And again, that's the same as the other ones, but the name is kit this time instead. Now, all these command blocks here need to be chain and conditional for them to work. This is a repeat and always active, and all of the commands need to be always active as well. Once again, you can customize this, you can add more to it. You can come come up with many different cool commands and creations using these custom commands, and I'd love to see what you come up with in the comments. Now, if you are having issues with this spamming your chat, check out the video on the left of the screen. And if you're having issues with this not working everywhere in your Minecraft world, you need to set up a ticking area. To learn how to do that, click on the video on the right of the screen. I'll see you over at one of those videos.